Are you ready for boy talk time?
Oh, it's on.
Let me turn off autofocus because it's going to keep...
beautiful lighting.
Look at the lighting.
I know.
Here.
Wow.
You haven't got a ring light or anything.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you use these sorts of new cameras.
I know.
Can you buy us one?
Huh?
Can you buy us one?
Look, I'll actually lend you one.
You can be the
You
advice.
want us in the middle?
We can
Yeah.
hear about all your dating
Oh.
You can enlighten the people. Hello everybody. Okay, so
How's it going?
today we have these two boys which have begged us to be on our channel.
We've never had any males.
Are you the first guys on our channel?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. What about your boyfriends?
No, they're not on there.
No, keeping them.
Are they going to be upset,
time.
upset that we're on your channel?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
They'll be understanding.
Okay, cool.
I feel like everyone's really upset about the moustache. They really see it.
That's why I got the mustache, because I wanted to be the best boy in the boy talk series.
Yeah, no, it makes you look more manly.
Yeah.
Alpha.
You look great.
I am an alpha! Isn't that what's his name says?
You're something. I don't know what it is yet, but you're something.
So today we're going to do a good old...
Sorry.
We're going to do a good old boy talk,
Yes.
and we have boys to help us, or to help you guys.
We're gonna
So, like,
give.
how do you think you are in terms of dating and
Yeah, go
wisdom?
I've given out a lot of advice in my time. Whether
How
that
good
be,
is
like,
the
that's the
advice
thing.
for
I don't know
you?
how good it's been. I don't think it's been that
I
great.
feel like everyone feels
Wait,
like
wait.
Okay, so maybe you weren't the
Ooh.
best pair to get on here for boy talk.
No.
Well,
yeah.
I haven't really said it on the internet yet, but I've got a girlfriend. It means I'm obviously really, really good at talking to girls.
That's true, actually.
That's true.
Will that help in boy talk?
Yeah, because you've done really well to get that girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
have you
you've
seen
done
her?
really well.
Yeah.
Compared to me, it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
A lot probably went on to get her.
Yeah, a lot, especially, I think a lot of it was grafting
Yeah,
on
yeah.
text.
Yes.
So that's where I really come in handy. Get it? You come in handy?
Okay, so this is what this girl says,
Right.
and you two can give your opinion.
Okay.
Why am I nervous?
Oh.
Okay, so this girl says, so my boyfriend firstly said that a girl was fit right in front of me and was attempting to laugh it off. Then he was texting some girl as a friend all night till 3 AM in the morning, telling me she was interesting, so he wanted to get to know her. And then the girl eventually asked to meet him. He said he didn't do nothing wrong and said he was just getting to know her. What should she do?
Are they in a relationship?
This is her boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's. I mean,
Not
I would just say that's not on. You can think people are attractive, but if you do, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Or if you do, I don't know, I probably wouldn't say it.
No, well,
myself,
me
because
and
obviously-
my girlfriend kind of... We
Beep, 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 beep.
I think, what was that?
Every time you mention your
Oh,
girlfriend.
sorry. You know, I think we have like a very similar personality, so we might both find a girl attractive, and that's
Yeah.
fine. Do you know what I mean? And she might find a guy attractive, and I'll probably think he's even more attractive.
Yeah,
I
say if you were
appreciate
like-
good looks.
Yeah.
Say if you were sat on a date and your girlfriend went, "Oh my god, he's so fit," would you not be like,
Yeah. I'd be like, what are you on about?
Yeah.
I'd
Or would
prefer
you be like, "Yeah, I
I'd
agree."
prefer her to say, "Oh, he's good looking, isn't he?"
Yeah.
Rather
Like,
than
look
like,
at him.
if she's like drooling.
Or
and,
good
like-
looking
Yeah.
chap.
But still, at the same time, I feel like hopefully that's not what she's into in a guy that much. Obviously, it's a little bit, but that's not that important.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think that was the thinking someone's attractive was the first like warning sign, but then the speaking till 3 AM
Yeah.
on text
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
If someone did that,
That is not
I'd be like,
okay.
I don't get that at all.
No.
Especially if he's not giving you the same amount of time.
And he's
Yeah.
just
If not more,
saying that
that's ridiculous.
he thinks she's interesting and he wants to get to know her.
As a friend.
Well, I don't
That's
know.
the thing, yeah.
But you shouldn't want to start making
No, exactly.
your girlfriend.
And if
No.
you did, you'd want to get your girlfriend involved and get.
Yeah.
If she's so interesting, introduce her to your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not-
But then
Yeah.
here's the other question: what if that was a guy he was talking to? Would that be okay?
Well, if he's... Yeah, I think so.
Is it the same girl he's saying is attractive as a girl?
No, but this is just scenarios of what he's
So
done.
if he was talking to a guy till 3 AM to get to know the guy, is that fine?
But then before he would have
Yeah.
said, but he's really attractive or he's really fit.
No, apparently it's different people.
These are different girls.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
so
but still,
what
if
if
it's a
they're
guy
just
talking
mates?
to a guy, like if he's straight, it's not going to be
Yeah.
a relationship
No.
interest. She's
No.
worried about her relationship.
She
Yeah,
wants-
but it could be a friendship still between.
Yeah, but she wouldn't care about a friendship, would she?
Yeah, because
No, it'd be good.
She's
Good on
the
you.
one.
Yeah.
But
Making
how does she
friends.
know if it's a friendship or not?
We didn't
don't
give me
know
this much
these
information.
Sorry.
It's an Instagram DM, Caspar. Calm
Do you want
down.
me to be doing this devil's advocate?
So she said, what should she do? So what do you think she should do?
Oh, okay.
Confront about it.
Firstly, I'm gonna close this.
Straight
I'm gonna
up.
close this. In
Oh.
case people, my neighbours think we're doing something weird.
Okay. Confront him.
I think
What,
so.
just straight on and be like, oi.
I would just be like, I don't know how I feel about. Well, I do know how I feel.
Yeah.
Not great about you. This is me.
Yeah.
I don't feel great about you texting another guy until like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be asleep with me. That's what I mean.
Yeah, the main problem is actually the sleep deprivation.
Deprivation.
Hey, all right. Yeah, I think that's going to lead to unhappiness during the daytime because he's obviously not getting enough sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
He's not.
What time does his work start? Or does
Probably
he,
9 actually.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a student.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what's he studying? That's my first question. Yeah.
Speak to your boyfriend. Sort it out. Because
At
that's
the same
weird.
time,
it's weird. It's not normal. It's
He
not a
hasn't
normal
actually.
relationship.
He hasn't cheated yet, though.
No, but that's the signs. To me, that would be warning signs.
Yeah.
Big time warning
Emotional
signs.
cheating.
Yes.
It's always
Cheating
bad.
is a real thing.
Micro
It
cheating.
is.
Micro cheating.
Micro cheating.
By just chatting to someone.
It's a
On,
thing. It's a thing. Micro cheating is the now
I'm
thing.
talking to
But even by liking another girl's Instagram picture, that's technically classed as micro cheating.
Yeah.
Swear
Would you
down,
class
Google
that
it.
as cheating if a girl messaged you and you message, say Caspar, because
Yeah.
so say if a girl messaged you just like in a friendly way, actually
Yeah.
suppose not friendly way, and you were like texting them, would you count that as cheating?
Like, hey, I want to get to know you,
if
Caspar.
I
Yeah, like, hey, we
like,
should
yeah,
meet up.
sure, let's
Like, we
meet.
should go and grab a coffee. Like,
well,
It was never
because I
started.
would like I work with a lot of girls, so I
Yeah,
see
that's
that
true.
like, and maybe there's something we could do together. Also, my girlfriend
If they
like
want.
travels with guys, like
Yeah.
I don't, so maybe it's like we're so secure with each other, we know we love each
all right,
other.
Caspar's
like-
got that perfect relationship.
No, I
over
just-
here. Well, I mean, in my relationship,
No,
my
but tell me,
girlfriend-
if your boyfriend was liking a lot of girls' Instagrams,
Yeah.
would you be upset with him?
I would.
I think. Well,
I
depends on the
think it
pictures
would,
were.
yeah, it would make you just feel insecure. Because you'd be like, oh, is that what he wants? Like, if the girl was like ginger and big boobs and like.
Excuse me? Show me blonde, Josh. You're more blonde nowadays, you're hiding it well.
Stop trying to get in our video. You're not even.
This is actually so fun.
Oh.
I feel like,
What, do you have doubts before her?
yeah, this is cool.
So, there's this boy I have been friends with for years, but recently things have become more than friends. Yes. I don't know how to make a move. So, how to. Okay. I don't know how to make a move.
If
I
they're
know,
more than
that's what I'm
friends,
thinking.
how are you now technically
We'll
more than
have to
friends if
figure
no
this
one
out.
made a move?
And I don't think he does either.
Emotionally, maybe.
Because we've been friends for so long, but also I broke up with my boyfriend a few months ago, and
That's
it
long.
wasn't a nice breakup. But now we're okay again. It's just like it was before.
What?
I don't know whether to try and get my ex back or start fresh with my friend. So she's either.
Okay.
You don't deserve our
So
time.
she.
I'm kidding, let's get back.
So she's tied between an ex
Yeah,
and a
and
new.
a new friend. Well, a friend she's had for a while.
I always kind of think when they're an ex, there's a reason they were an ex.
That's
I like
true.
And it will come
Oh,
back
I know
again.
this.
Where do you get this? Where do you get this like insight from?
I've been reading a lot of books recently.
So
Podcasts.
there's a quote that says like
This is a
going
good
back
quote.
to an old relationship is like reading like your favorite. It's like reading
same
a book,
Again.
Yeah.
reading the same book and
And
expecting a
expecting-
different ending.
Yeah.
It's like nostalgia. You go back for nostalgic reasons, but then when
Yeah.
it's anything that's nostalgic, you go back and like, it's not as good as it used to be when I was a kid.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the same with relationships.
No,
Tell you now.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
I agree. Makes.
Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me?
So going back to an ex, do you think that's a no go?
I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
There's times where you get tempted massively, and you think, but it was like easier and it was fun.
If you're
Think of the
Yeah.
fun
family,
times. But then
No.
there's a reason why you.
logistically, it's not going to work out.
No.
So what about she said like say if you're like you've been friends for a while but you want to like you fancy
Yeah.
the friend now.
Yeah,
you
what
wanna
do you
take
think about
things to
being
the
friends
next.
with someone first?
I think that can happen.
How do you-
I think it can.
No, but
I've
how
seen
do
it.
you-
I've seen it.
What, between you and Josh?
No, I mean, obviously not. But you can.
How
think.
would you take things? Say if you were friends with a
Yeah.
girl for like 5 years and then one day you were like, oh my god, Sabrina's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
the one.
I think that's
How do
great.
you
Yeah.
take things, but how do you change the vibe between
Yeah.
you? Like what move would
You're
you
going to have a
make?
conversation, and you're just going to start stroking one night.
It's risky,
I've just
isn't
got,
it?
I've got
That's the
Sabrina
thing.
the Teenage
Very
Witch
risky.
theme.
The problem is, you just can't do that if they're not feeling the same. How do you know
Yeah.
without
How do you
asking them?
know?
And once you ask them, that's it forever.
Yeah.
Probably when it comes
Because
to
then the
relationship.
friendship's naturally going to change because you're going to be like, oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
actually fancies me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a bit awkward now.
That's true.
So you gotta
It's hard to
maybe
maneuver.
go on Tinder. Hopefully they go on Tinder as well, and you
Well,
swipe
you
right at the
swipe
same time.
together.
It's that initial. Who makes the first move in
Yeah.
the situation?
How do you change the vibe?
I was
between
speaking
you?
to a 9-year-old the other day,
Right.
and
Hang on
she
a sec.
said, "I know it's new.
Oh, is this
it's new,
the
it's
tweet,
the video I'm
invisible
working on.
hug
Yeah,
thing?
but this is a separate thing." And she said that if you love someone and you want to find out if they love you too, you write a note saying, "Do you love me? Yes, no," and they have to circle which one.
Or other.
Other.
So you can do that.
To be decided.
And then if they say no, you can say that wasn't from me, that was from my friend. They were pulling
Yeah,
it
So
aside.
why do you give them this note? Because if I give you a
Put it
note
in
and be
the
like,
pocket?
how do you
Yeah,
transfer
but without
this?
touching
You've got
them
to do it.
appropriately.
Yeah.
So like, oh, no, it wasn't from me, it wasn't from me.
With the fake moustache on.
Maybe in the post.
Oh, you could send them in the post.
Yeah, but you have to put your name, I guess.
Anonymous. Oh, no, you have to put your
name. But then if it doesn't work out, you say it was one of your friends, and you get one of your
Yeah.
friends to be in
Yeah.
it.
You spray it with your favourite aftershave
Perfume.
or perfume, so then they think, but it is you.
Ah.
Why would you want them to think?
Just because it's kind of, I don't know, you just got
Mysterious.
to, yeah, you got to
Keep
just
them
go for
guessing.
it.
Really? Yeah, that was random.
So you would send a note. Okay. So for all the people out there that want to
Yeah.
take your friends to the next step, apparently you should send a note in the post.
And blame your friend if it wasn't, if it
Yeah.
doesn't go.
That's a good idea.
That's the
actually.
very secondary school tactic. Blame
Yeah.
your friend. It's like asking a girl out at school, you get your mates to go and do it.
Yeah.
And they say no, and they're like, well, it wasn't
It
actually me,
wasn't
it was my
me
mate. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or you could also do that. That's smart. You could get your mate to get drunk with them, and then
best
get
is-
your mate to ask, "Do you actually?"
Yeah,
fancy
that's
me?"
what. Yeah,
Yeah.
get them to gauge out the situation. It's good to get a third opinion on the matter.
Yes.
You know, like a mutual
Get a
friend.
third party involved just to drop the hints
Yeah.
and just to ask the
I
questions.
also feel like alcohol is also good.
for the over
That's great.
18-year-olds
That's great
of you
too.
watching.
Yeah, if you're over 18.
Okay, this girl says this is basically about. She's basically got a friend who's in a toxic relationship,
Right.
and they don't know whether how far they should get involved. She's stuck.
How toxic?
She said basically one of our friends in a toxic relationship where she's obsessed with this boy and he only likes her because she's a girl. At first it was just a weird
He
friendship.
only likes her
What,
because she's
so
a girl.
Basically he will get with anyone. He's not bothered. He's just
really
happy
sad.
just to be with
That's
a
really
girl.
sad.
And then they've basically tried to tell her loads of times that he's an idiot, but she thinks they're soulmates and won't listen.
Wait, Josh, isn't this the girl you've been getting with, Emily?
He's got headphones on.
Isn't your mum called Emily?
So one of your mates is in a toxic relationship,
And you can see it's not healthy at all.
but he was saying to you oh no, she's my soulmate,
advice
she's
on
the
this.
love of my life.
So
How far did you get involved?
I've been in this situation before
Interesting.
where I've had a friend who I thought was in a
That I can
relationship
believe, yeah.
wasn't great for him, and I could give my opinion. I think
Yeah.
I probably subtly gave my opinion.
Was this me?
No.
Okay.
But you also want them to learn. I think they've got to learn for themselves, otherwise they'll just do it again and again and again. They've got to
Yeah.
learn the hard way.
Yeah.
I think with
And you can give,
anything,
you can give
yeah.
advice. You can, from a distance, be like, look, I'm not trying to get involved in your relationship. I don't want to be. It's none of my business. But I'm looking
As a
out for you as a
friend,
friend,
yeah.
and what I don't think this is. She's being.
I think
nice.
everyone's in their own lifeboat, and sometimes their lifeboat is going through a storm. But if you try and follow them
What
into
a
that
lovely
storm,
analogy.
then you might end up getting hurt too.
Beautiful.
And don't try and throw out a rope for them. It's not worth it.
You
The
don't
only
want-
people
you
you should save are your children and your parents.
You don't want anyone else's lifeboat attached to yours.
So just let them learn, and eventually they'll come out the other side and they'll learn to repair their
Come out
boat.
of the storm.
Yeah.
In a storm.
And then you can help them repair their boat when they're in need.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't wait until they ask,
Okay.
or you can maybe give them a hint, but be very careful.
Maybe
Yeah.
so you could just be like, there's a storm apparently at 12 o'clock
Yeah,
today. But
something like
that's,
that.
you do what you want with that
Yeah.
information.
Exactly.
I've got
Okay.
life.
But
life
just
jackets if you
support
need.
them. Try and make them be there for
Yeah.
them when they need you. But I think it's important when people are going through something like that
Yeah.
to kind of.
So you would say
Not be over
to
the
this
top.
girl, let the girl go through it for herself and she will learn from her own
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah, be like.
Within reason.
it's
Give
like you can say like,
advice.
hey, I don't think you should be doing this. But if she says, oh, okay, but I want to, and be like, okay, well,
Suit yourself.
cool. But and just be their friend.
My boat's here if you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My vote's
So I find
here.
that balance,
That's great.
Yeah.
Find that balance. Of
Yeah.
when to get involved and when to stay
Yeah.
back.
That's good
Because
advice.
nobody likes someone getting into
No.
everyone's
No.
lives, and then you might lose both of them.
Yeah.
And you want to at least be friends with your friends so
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you can protect her.
Lovely.
Good advice.
Beautiful.
What
You're
about
quite
you?
good at
I feel
this.
like
I think
you've
you're
given.
doing quite
Have you
well.
given any advice so far? Has it been all just
Well,
us?
you
No, we're counselling you on your advice.
I feel bad when like taking the stage.
What do you girls think? Well, maybe you boys. What do you boys, girls, think of your boyfriend going on a lad's holiday? Mine is going to Zante for 10 days. Whoa, that's
That's a
long.
long
I've been
time.
there
I
for 10
do-
days. I actually
10
have.
days.
I was there for 10 days and I got food
You're gonna
poisoning.
scare them. Don't-
Sorry.
I do trust him, but I'm just so worried.
So I don't know how old this guy is, but it shouldn't change. I
No.
think for
I
someone
guess
like
he was
me,
like 18. That's like when
Yeah.
it's
everyone
quite
goes to the lads'
scary, I
home.
guess, because
You-
like there's a culture of thinking what happens
Yeah.
in Zante
Yeah.
kind of.
Stays
Exactly.
But it's
Yeah.
not. That shouldn't be a thing.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to be like a Jack from Love Island when he went to Caspar, you know.
Ah,
Job like that.
You do.
He was surrounded by lads. The girls came in. These new girls. Some
Yeah.
of them got tempted. They went away and did their
He
own
slept
thing.
outside.
But he slept outside. He
Yeah.
stuck true.
Yeah.
I think if if you've got a really good bond between you and you trust each other enough.
Yeah.
But the problem is
You've
we
got to
don't
gain
know
that trust. Yeah.
what the bond is.
Yeah.
She might not know how.
And I
he
guess
could
you
act.
would just naturally be paranoid, no matter how long you've been with them. If they were around
True.
all their lads, and if all their lads were single, and they were like, oh, blah, 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 like egging them on.
I have some good advice.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
makes change. I'm joking. You've been great.
You've been great.
Please stay.
the advice is, you're gonna hurt yourself twice if something goes wrong, and you're gonna hurt yourself once if something goes right. By that I mean, if it goes wrong, you worry about it, and it goes wrong, so you get sad twice.
Yeah.
If it goes right, you've worried about it, and nothing's actually happened.
I love that.
So rather don't worry about it, and the most you can hurt yourself is once when something goes wrong.
Ah,
That's beautiful.
I like that.
Yeah,
Where
and
are
you'll
we getting this from?
well look,
They're gonna love that.
I've been going to therapy for the last 6 months.
I'm still trying to work that one out.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
so basically,
Yeah.
like worrying about it is
No
pointless
point in worrying.
because
It almost does more damage.
Yeah.
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 It makes you overthink.
Yeah.
Because you can, if it actually does happen, you've worried about it and it happens. And if it doesn't
so
happen, you're worried
like
about
worrying about something essentially puts you through it twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I totally
And worrying
agree.
about
it. It's
it.
almost even worse sometimes.
And if it does happen, then what sort of person is that? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't
would you
be
want
with
that person
it's a
in your
good
life?
thing
You
to
found
learn,
out?
especially at the age of Zante.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably around the age of like 17, 18.
Yeah.
I had a friend who boyfriend went on a lad's holiday, said nothing happened. They became boyfriend and girlfriend when he got back from the holiday, and then like 6 months in he told her something happened. So she was
Yeah.
like
So
locked
what did-
in and
yeah.
her emotions
Yeah.
were
It's a tough
involved.
one because they weren't together at the
Exactly.
point.
But they were exclusive because she'd been on a girl's holiday
Yeah.
and he'd been on a lad's holiday. She didn't do anything. He said he didn't, and then like he asked her to be his girlfriend when he got back. 6 months in,
Yeah.
he told her.
Jesus.
And he said he was like, I didn't want to tell you at the start because I knew we wouldn't be here if I told you back then.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's a bit.
It's a
It
bit.
was
Nah,
snaky
nah.
behaviour.
Why
isn't
did
it?
you tell her though?
Exactly.
I think he didn't mean to. I think one of her
Oh,
friends
that's
said
worse.
That's
something.
even, yeah, that's even
If
worse.
he came out with it for his own.
I
kind
know.
of-
Yeah, because it was on his conscience.
But they're still
Yeah.
together now, and that was like a year ago. Actually, maybe not a year ago, about 6 months
6
ago.
months.
It's kind of.
I went to
That'd be hard to
I went to
deal with.
Zante 3 times.
3.
3.
Jesus, trying to find Mrs. Right, huh?
No, this is back a long time ago. Yeah,
3
never found her.
times. This girl says thoughts on open relationships.
Okay, before we go, can I call you Chin?
Of course you can
That
call
sounds,
me
that
Chin.
sounds really. What's your nickname?
I guess so.
Soph. That's not as cool. No offense.
No, sorry.
Sorry.
What's your nickname?
Cassie.
Cassie.
My mum calls me Cassie.
Aw.
Josh's brother calls me Cassie. Hey, Cassie. Anyway, sorry, I'm talking about myself a lot.
Mine was thoughts on open relationships.
Ooh.
Would you ever be in an open relationship?
No,
No.
I don't think I
me
could.
neither.
I don't think I could.
I couldn't.
I don't think I could either.
I think you've got to be like proper
So secure.
proper out there
Yeah.
to be open to that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like proper what's the right like?
You've
Not-
got to
not
not
like
want to be
bohemian, but
looking
like-
for anything, haven't you? You've just got to want to be like in the mindset that you
I
want to have
watched something
fun.
and
You're not
these,
looking
these
for
two
anything
people,
serious.
they were girlfriend and boyfriend, and then one day they were both like, yeah, should we invite this person into our relationship?
Yeah. But guys, I
His name's
think
Andrew, the skateboarder from Manchester.
I don't think I could do it because I can't imagine. What are you laughing about?
No, it's just we've had a few
Yeah,
conversations.
no, I'm going into that. Right? Like the person I'm with now, I'm gonna do it.
introduce. Are you trying to get on?
No.
Basically, human beings, I think, weren't made to
Oh, yeah.
be monogamous.
Yes.
And
Someone's been reading *Sapiens*.
No, but there's like that. What's that thing called? Polygamy.
Yeah.
Where you have
Yeah.
all those wives. And what was that TV show we watched?
It was a
Or something.
King Henry VIII.
No.
He had a few.
And there was
He
these. Was it a documentary? And these. They like. It was it Mormons?
yeah,
And they
yeah,
all
Mormons
live-
do, yeah.
and they have like 20 children and like 4
Yeah, and
wives.
they all
just
live, like,
one
next
man.
door.
I forget their name.
I know.
Yeah, you would.
but I'm thinking that we live such long lives these days,
Yeah.
and human beings kind of it's a controversial one. But if people want to do it, I think that's great. If they're both happy, but
Yeah.
no one's abusing the other one.
Yeah.
By that I mean saying I'm only going to stay with you if you let me do
Have
this
one
as
bite.
well.
Yeah. Have a skateboard.
But if it's like both people wanting to do it, I think it's just as strong as a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
some people might live their whole lives in love with the idea of monogamy,
Right.
and others might love each
Mahogany.
other.
That's how it would.
Others love each other, but they're getting with
The
other
idea
people
of
too
oath.
for sex.
Yeah, because that's what
And
it
so
is.
then maybe the one person, the people who are married their whole lives and don't actually love each other that much, they're only there because they
Okay.
love the idea of marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because there's this girl on YouTube, she's got a boyfriend, they live together, but when he travels, he can do what he wants.
Their link in the description.
I actually, I don't know. And then when she travels, she can go do what she wants. And then she said,
That's.
she said
I
if
wouldn't
there's
like that.
someone who interests her and she wants to explore, he said he's fine with that because they just said they're okay with each other exploring.
But
Jesus.
do they go on dates and stuff?
Well, yeah, because they're boyfriend and girlfriend and they live together.
No, but do they go on dates for the
Oh.
explorations?
I think so.
But what happens
they
if you
wanted
prefer
to.
the person
Yeah,
you
the other
explore
person.
with than your actual boyfriend?
Well, then you obviously break up.
Oh.
That's too risky. I'd be
It's
a bit
horrible.
paranoid.
I'd be like,
about
you're
that.
just
Not.
looking for someone
Yeah.
to break up so you can break up with me and find someone else.
It was weird how they explained it. It was.
Don't think like that.
My life was like you're with a
Don't tell me how
girl,
to think.
you're with a girl, and if you do see someone else and you think, oh, actually, I'd get on this person,
Yeah.
you have to just bite the bullet and tell that person that you found
Yeah.
someone else.
But maybe the new person won't allow you to be polygamous, so that's why you stay with the original.
No, but you break it off with that person to go with the new person.
Yeah, like you're ending the
You're
relationship.
ending,
Yeah.
you're ending, cutting off the edge of that
Yeah.
pipe.
You're not being
Go through that
polygamous.
pipe. What is a pipe?
Oh, so to stay with the new pipe. But these people, these people
Too many
love
analogies.
plumbing.
Wait, who's like putting on again?
This girl says, she's asking about relationships in general, and she says, how long into the relationship? Oh, you're not in a relationship, are you?
No.
I am.
I'm in
Okay.
3.
So this girl says, how long into the relationship was it when it felt like the honeymoon phase was over? And how often do you bicker over small stuff? When should it be the point where it's like we're arguing too much, this isn't
Yeah.
working? And what's like normal
I
bickering?
want to know the answer to that.
And she also says, I think she's kind of young because she says also at the start you're obviously texting all the time. I mean, you said yourself you're grafting over text.
Working
And
my
she
hands
says
off.
when you get more like comfortable and more into things, like what's the right amount of time? Like how much time should be like speaking to each
I don't
other?
think
and
there's a
stuff?
Very good
rule.
question.
Don't
I
think
think there's a rule.
Very
Either. I think she's quite
situational.
young and she's just thinking like overthinking her
Yeah.
Plus,
relationship.
is it not quite healthy for a relationship to have a bit of bickering?
I think definitely.
When did you start bickering, or if you have?
I don't really bicker with my boyfriend to be honest.
Well,
but I think that's because we don't see each other a lot.
When
I
did
feel
you have
like
your
if
first
we-
fights, or did you never? Sorry, it might be too
Probably
personal.
maybe like fucking hell. I didn't sign up for this. No, I think we don't really fight though. To be honest, we don't fight. But I think it's because we don't see each other that much
Yeah.
because he works away. But I think if we like live together and we're with
Yeah.
each other a
You would
lot,
see-
we would get a lot more
Yeah.
agitated with each other. Just because if you're around someone a lot, you
Yeah.
pick out
How
things.
long have you been
Who-
together for?
About 2 years.
A year?
Yeah.
Sorry.
2 months.
Oh, you
Well, you
fought
bickered
after
for 2 months.
No.
Oh, you've been
Official.
together for 2
Yeah.
months, and you haven't had a
So
fight,
it's
or you
still
have
no-
had a
We
fight?
haven't had a fight. We've had a few bickers.
Like, but serious by bickers, what is that?
But just like silly disagreements. Like it's not a fight, and it's not.
Would you go like this?
I get a bit moody for like 5 minutes and then it's over.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
But then sometimes it's better when after you've gone through it, it's then
It's better.
better.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah, sorry.
I think if you go
Yeah.
through a rough patch, it's horrible at the time, but if you stay together at the end of the rough patch, it makes you so much better.
Yes.
Mm.
I also think
So I guess that's the same with bickering. Like I think if
Yeah.
you do, I wouldn't want to bicker
if it's
every
every
day. Like, I
single
can't be
day,
bothered.
like multiple times a day, like
No.
everything you do, then it's like you're obviously not.
But like
sorted.
once in a blue moon, if you're
Yeah.
going to say something and it causes a bit of an upset,
Yeah.
I think that's normal.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if you're literally bickering like
Yeah.
all the time, like
Yeah.
several times a week, like
No.
almost every
I-
day, that's just
Oh.
effort. Like it
you
shouldn't
don't
be
want to
like
have
that.
to deal with that. Like,
When I finally get a girlfriend, I would much rather
Maybe
her
someone on
be
here will.
yeah. I'd
All
much
this advice.
I'd much rather her be like question stuff all the time and
Yeah.
and not always. I hate it if someone always agreed with what I said. I'd much rather someone
Challenge
challenge
you a
me on
bit.
stuff. Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
put you
but
in your
then
place a
again,
bit.
it's so refreshing to have someone that doesn't take
chill.
anything too seriously.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
And I think
I'm
that's
the same,
I think that's when arguments happen. People are just being too serious with each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's healthy at a certain point, but
Yeah.
when you're getting challenged on every single thing you do.
Like you should just be able to work.
Yeah, well, that's the
together.
problem.
But I think as also a lot of time arguments happen because it's a build up of lots
Yeah.
of things, not necessarily like one thing.
You don't want an
So I think if
escalation
you just like
argument.
address things as you went
As you
along,
go.
you wouldn't have
Yeah.
that huge.
No.
And ask
argument.
people if they feel comfortable with if you do something and say like, oh, I'm doing this for this week. How do you feel about that? Or
Yeah.
I'm doing that. Like, how,
Like keeping each other in the loop, like keeping in
Yeah.
check. with
ask
each
for
other.
permission on a lot of things.
Checking up on feelings.
Am I allowed to film today?
Please, Matty, have dinner tonight. No, ask my parents.
So I matched with this guy on Tinder and we were talking for a couple of weeks. I asked if he had an Insta and he said no, which I thought was strange. I
Yeah.
decided to do my
2018.
own stalk and found out he has not only an Instagram but also a girlfriend. I called him out on it and he said he's ended it. Yeah, I
Oh.
don't think they have. Not sure what to do in terms of do I tell her or
Can't
do I
she
not?
find the,
Yeah,
the
because
girls
the
on
girlfriend
Instagram?
needs to know that he's
On
on
Tinder.
Tinder.
On the subject of this, if you break up with someone
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you've got so many photographs throughout time with you and that person, do you get rid of all those pictures and
I
delete
actually
them,
talked about this the
Archive
other day.
or do you keep them? Like,
I
what would
feel
you do?
like if you kept them, it's quite nice because it's like it's your.
Caspar, what would you do?
Yeah, well, actually, yeah. Sorry, mate. I'm throwing you in the bus here a little bit. You've got a whole playlist on your channel. It's called Girlfriends. He hasn't, but yeah, anyway.
No, I don't think you delete it. Like you're.
It's part of your life,
I
I think.
actually
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about. It's something to talk about with the person you're with, like the experiences you've had in the past and
Yeah.
things like that.
I
I don't
don't-
think they should
I
be like
agree.
it's never happened. I don't want to like you, to think that you've never like slept with anyone before or done anything with anyone
Yeah.
before. It's just delusional.
Sorry, I drove away from the actual question.
Sorry.
It was, what would you
Oh,
do
yeah.
if you found out about?
But here's one other thing that drives away from the question, but I want to ask you guys.
Keep driving.
Okay.
If say this
Come on.
is very hypothetical. I knew someone had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I knew someone had a boyfriend,
Right.
and I still hooked up with them. Does that make me a bad person or them a bad person?
No, I think it makes them a bad person.
I think it makes you a bad person, to be honest. No, I think it makes because
think
how
it
would you feel? How would you feel? Say if let's say your girlfriend,
Yeah.
she was out
You're
in a
not friends
nightclub,
with the other person then, right?
out in a nightclub, and some random man was like, "Oh, she's really fit," and she says to him, "Oh, I have a boyfriend, but I'll still get with
Yeah.
you." Wouldn't you be pissed off at that boy that got with her?
I would think
Oh,
because
yeah.
there's so many.
You can
I know, yeah. I would never
Yeah.
blame the boy because I feel like
But boys do that. My mate got punched in a nightclub. He kissed a girl. This is a long time ago. We were like
Oh my
18, and he kissed a girl on the dance floor. Well, she actually kissed him. He just met her that night, literally on the dance floor. Next thing you know, this guy comes out of nowhere, hears about it, and just smacks him straight in the face.
Jesus.
So that was her boyfriend.
But he went straight for the guy, obviously. But he had no idea that she
she had a girlfriend.
he didn't ask her beforehand. She just
Yeah.
came onto him.
But you're saying that if you did know,
I just think that if the person you're with isn't going to be faithful in that situation, there's so many people out there who will eventually do that. So I don't blame
Yeah.
that as a human being because I don't know
Yeah.
that that's just an outside force
Yeah.
coming
yeah,
in
no, I
and showing
wouldn't
the
blame
character
them.
of the
I wouldn't
person.
Yeah,
blame
I
them, but I
agree.
wouldn't do it myself. If someone said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I've got a girlfriend," I'd be like, "Ooh."
Yeah, I'd be like, well, that's a bit weird, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's a bit sad.
I probably don't want to get with you if you've got a girlfriend.
No, but I
Yeah.
also I would more blame the person I was with, not the stranger.
Oh,
obviously.
me too.
Josh, why do you keep looking over nervously?
No, I just.
Are you guilty of this?
Why are you getting red again, Josh?
What are you doing?
Let's go to the actual question.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
what was the
what
I've
question?
forgotten what it was now.
Okay, so
She saw him on Tinder.
right, and she likes this guy. So, and he said they've broken up, but is she meant to believe him?
You
Or
should
what?
find the girl. You should find the girl.
I think he sounds like he's a bit of a liar, and I don't think you should really pursue it.
I think stay out of
Yeah.
it.
Because then,
Or do you want
imagine
to
if you
do
got
that?
together.
I don't know.
I think imagine if you got together. In the back of your mind, you're thinking, I wonder if he's still
Exactly.
got dating apps and
Girlfriend.
he's still doing it now with other
Because
people.
he's done it to his
Yeah,
ex.
he will do it again.
Yeah.
So he'll do it again. Once a cheater, always a cheat.
But we don't know if he's really cheating. That's the
Yeah,
That's
he
true.
might be single because you.
He
all
might
said
be
that
telling
you
the
would-
truth.
You said you would keep your pictures on from other relationships.
That's
So
true.
say
That's
if you
true.
went on a
Yeah.
dating
Why did he
app
lie
and then the
about
guy
the
was
Instagram?
like, "Oh, but Cinzia's got a picture, blah blah back there."
It could have been 2 months ago, but
Yeah.
it could have actually been broken up.
Why did he
I
say he
think-
didn't have an Instagram?
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We forgot
Yeah,
about that.
that's an alarm
Okay,
bell.
that's a key
think-
detail.
Red
we
flag.
forgot about. That means
Greedy
that
guts.
points towards that he's guilty because he was obviously trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Okay, I
and then he's
forgot
just
about
trying to cover his tracks. But, oh yeah, we're broken.
Sounds like a greedy guts.
Yeah.
He's after too much.
Okay,
Right then.
I think we'll leave that there.
Thanks for
to
watching.
the boys.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks for having
giving
us.
us all
Thank
their
you.
wisdom.
Round of applause.
Hopefully we
Round of
actually
applause for the boys.
helped.
I think
Actually
he did.
Hope you did a good job.
You seem quite.
We only have so much wisdom we can give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Wonder if they
fresh
could take me
perspective.
seriously with this moustache.
Maybe not.
Okay.
That's another issue. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching, guys. Love you lots.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching.